Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not understanding.
Disclaimer that this is the general read, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but you're here, so there's something here for you. So guys, this energy is kind of crazy, but this the tea I got for you today. The 9 of Wands is showing me that you are very guarded and protective of yourself right now. Like your boundaries, your achievements, your accomplishments. Like you're just guarded. You don't want anybody to come in, and I feel like this is because you've been hurt. You've been hurt before, and you truly like believe that you have to defend yourself from attack. Even if you're exhausted from this energy or you just don't want to do this anymore, but you just feel like you have to. I feel like some of you're just paranoid and you need to like chill out a little bit, let go a little bit. It's like you guys feel like you need to guard your boundaries and like always have to be in this survival mode when you don't. You really don't. I don't know why you have this defensiveness. You need to heal from these things that are here because you're looking at everybody as an attacker. Like you're looking at everybody like they're going to attack me, or you're always expecting something to happen. And because you're putting that in your first mind, it's bringing you to that 8 of Swords. Like the 9 of Wands is similar to the 7 of Wands, but the 7 of Wands, you actually have a reason to be defensive and things of that nature. Like the 9 of Wands is more so a paranoid thing, like, or a trauma response. It's like you think defensiveness is this like the resolution of the problem. Like this is the solution. Like I have to be like this. But it's not. Like, you need to ask yourself, like, is there really a challenge here that you have to, like, prepare yourself for? Or is this just you being paranoid and letting the past, like, get the best of you? Because your past experiences are pushing you to the point where you feel like you have to be this way, you know? Like, some of you really need to spend some time thinking about the position you're in, because you have a strong position here when it comes to how you elevate and progress. I feel like you need people around that you're pushing away. It's not what you know, it's who you know in some situations, you know? So it's good to have those networking skills. It's good to get out there. It's good to keep good people around you. And because you're looking at everybody as an attacker, you're pushing yourself into this 8 of Swords. So you're determined to survive, but you need to, like, heal. You see, I don't know because it's so far back, but the 9 of Wands has the bandage over his head. He's still wounded. You need to heal. How you going to be guarding and defensive when you're exhausted and you're hurt? Like, spend some time healing. And if you have people there that's willing to come, why look at them as attackers? Why not spend time with your people and vent and get nourished and compassion? Like, because if not, I'm just saying you're going to be stuck in this 8 of Swords here. Because, like, I really don't want you guys to let fears and doubts and negative thoughts keep you in a pattern of disempowerment, because you are a powerful person. Your mind is very powerful. And if you keep these like self-imposed restrictions in front of you, you're always going to feel like the victim, and you're always going to be unproductive, and you're always going to feel hopeless and helpless because you're pushing everybody away. And you're letting your fears and doubts win. You're letting the past injuries and the past hurts win. It's just like, why not prevail? Like, I don't like this. And I don't want you guys to sit in this at all. I want you guys to take the steps. Even if it's steps back, take them. If you have to go back to heal, go back, take those steps back, fix that situation, get closure in that situation. Even if it's, like, forgiveness is not for the person. I will always tell you this. Forgiveness is for yourself. So you can move on and pass these tests when they come to you instead of sitting here being guarded and scared and paranoid. By staying in this energy, I want you to get out of this. I really do. There's good people here. Yeah, some of you guys need a gentler approach when it comes to how you're putting in your social movements and how you're working towards what you want to create in your life. Because if not, you're just going to put yourself in this paralyzed position where you're not going to know what way to go. Like, you're not going to know how to differentiate anything because you're going to feel unsupported and unable. And this is because you're pushing everyone away. You could be feeling like this now, like you have no support and you don't know which way to go. And this is because, for one, you're not seeing the other side of the situation. And for two, you're feeling trapped in this defensiveness. Like, you're stuck in the mud. You know that little quote, stuck in the mud? But yeah, like, you guys need to take your control. You need to take the blindfold off. You need to heal. Get these bandages off of you. And get more aware of the situations going on. That's why I'm saying, like, is this a situation where you're actually in need to be defensive? And are you ready? Or, like, is there a need for you to get ready for battle? Or are you just, like, looking for the battle? Not really even looking for the battle. Are you just like, I don't know what you guys are doing, but you need to stop it. Not everybody is out to hurt you at all. Some people are out to just love you and wish the best for you. Like me. Like, I'm not an attacker. I just want you guys to live your best life and understand that there's other perspectives in life. Like, every time you feel like it's one way, you have to step back and look at other ways. Because there's never just one side. You know? Let's get to this next card here. This Knight of Cups. But because this Knight of Cups is reversed, it just shows me, like, the things that hurt you, like the unrealistic thinking, like the heartbreak, the cheating, the deceptions, all of these things in one that are holding you back from taking actions and expressing yourself. Like, you're letting this block your emotional side and your spiritual life as well. Like, you're not being creative because you're letting all of this stuff be overactive in your imagination. Like, you're just playing things back over and over, remembering how people were untrustworthy and unreliable and manipulative when you gave them your all. Probably you gave them your whole cup. You did everything for them, and boom, these people did this. It could be a friend, a lover, a family member, whoever. But somebody just did you wrong and broke your heart, handled you the wrong way. And now your fear is the rejection and the disappointment. You're just you're just afraid to, like, accept someone. You see a flaw and you're just like, no, because I'm scared that you're going to turn into this unreliable person and this untrustworthy person, and I'm going to have to handle this problem. I don't want to handle this problem. So you're just like, no. Or you're scared to let somebody in because you know you're flawed. You know you're hurt right now. And you're like, no, I'm not letting you in because I have imperfections that I'm working on, and I'm not letting you in. But that's like unrealistic too, because sometimes you need people when it comes to the healing process. You need to accept giving love and getting love, because that's life, you know? It's just life. Don't let things hold you back. You can find a warm romantic partner that can help you get through this, or you can find that magnetic friendship, your soul tribe, the people that actually will take that step to help you, just like they will take the step to help themselves. Like, you know what I mean? Just not people that want to take or hurt. You don't need to look at everybody like that. That's why this Knight of Cups is like reversed, because you're not seeing people for who they are or what they are. You're deceiving yourself. You're making everybody seem like the same type of person when it's not. You need to pay attention to like your feelings and how you're showing your actions and what you actually want in life, and how your actions are bringing you closer or taking you away. Because with this Fool reversed as well, it's just showing recklessness and being held back because you can't figure out something. You're hesitating to take a risk because your past experiences, like, you're being held back. Why would you want to be held back? Like, it's time for you to either let go of your reservations that's making you feel like everybody's an attacker and make a move. Stop being stuck. Get impulsive. Do something. Go on an adventure. Like, yes, you've been hurt before, but guess what? Everybody's been hurt before. And this is why you need people and other perspectives. And not even just because other perspectives. Like, you need to go out, get a good laugh, have some fun. How you going to do that if everybody's an attacker? Stop it. Like, it's not that serious. And you know the difference. You've been through things. Use your discernment. Take a leap of faith and go out. Get some more social skills. Get some more social, networking. Challenge the challenge so you can get the accomplishments that you need out of these challenges. Don't just sit here and be stuck in indecision and confusion because you feel like, oh, every situation I had, I went through this, or, oh, I just know too much about this situation, so let me just detach, because I know for some way it's going to be some type of deception. This person going to lie to me. This person going to hurt me, so let me just leave. You don't know that. You really don't know that. You really, really, really don't know that. So you're just putting yourself in this confusion and this stalemate because you're overthinking and you're just not seeing that you're being led down a path for a reason. Like, you're being led down these paths because your guides want you to learn how to put some clear communication when it comes to, like, how you feel and expressing yourself. Because that's what's best for everyone in the situations that you're going through right now. Instead of pushing everybody away and being an attacker or being the defensive one, thinking everyone's the attacker, you need to put some different perspectives in here. Use your, intellectual side to get some unbiased judgments, because not everybody is the same person. Not everybody's going to handle you the same. And also, clear communication will nip a lot of things in the bud, because if you, declare your boundaries, if you let people know, come in with direct communication and still be that supportive, empathetic person, you'll get that protective and encouraging energy when it comes to your boundaries back. But you have to, set that straight first. You have to not give the impression of being something else. Protect your boundaries by being clear to your boundaries. And don't judge people if they do things that you don't do, because everybody's different. Put things in a perspective here so that everyone could be happy. Take the differences and make them work for you instead of looking at them differences as the challenges you have to run from, because everybody's different. I'm seeing like with the Queen of Swords facing the Hermit, introspection and reflection is needed when it comes to healing here. Like you need to put some unbiased judgment into your healing and some soul searching when it comes to your shadow side. Spend some time in your own counsel so you can get those messages from your inner guidance, like your higher self. You need to like spend some time alone and know that patience is the key when it comes to getting the answers that you need from yourself. Like some of you are on the move so much or in this defensive mode so much that you're not even listening to yourself for real. You're not even listening to your inner strength and your inner guidance. Like your guides are trying to tell you something. I just feel like some spiritual wisdom is here and you're not seeing it because you're so guarded and defensive. You need to withdraw from this energy. I just feel like your guides are just concerned here. You need to start doing things that are meaningful to you, like to your life. You need to start paying attention to how you're spending your time with yourself. It's important here. Stop feeding yourself negative thoughts and negative talk. Let that go. Spend some time getting wisdom about yourself. Spending time getting to know who you are and what you want to be and how you're going to take those steps to get there and how you're going to get the healing to get that. Start implementing like meditation and walks and start dedicating time for yourself. Some of you might even want to go back to church and start going to like more spiritual teachings and religion and things, and there's nothing wrong with that. That is a way for you to, sometimes get your meditation and your clarity as well. So if that's the direction you're being pushed in, then go that way. There's nothing wrong with that. But either way you go with this, something has to be done. Like, literally, you have to do something. You can't just sit here and be stuck in illusions and distractions. You need to see your personal values. You need to stop being overwhelmed by which way to go and who can I trust. Everybody makes bad decisions sometimes, but it's just how you return back into reality and the way you start feeling about things after you overcome these things. Like how you get back into alignment, how you stay away from the distractions and the temptations of going backwards. How do you like get away from those things that made you make those bad decisions in the first place? That's what the Seven of Cups reverse is showing me. Like, you need to spend some time in introspection figuring these things out. You need to take a step back from everything so you can gain some perspective here. This is why it's right next to the Hermit, because this is the steps that you need to do. You're holding on to this too tightly, and it's blocking a blessing. Honestly, there's a blessing here. And you're not going to get it because you're not focusing on yourself. You're focusing on being a survivor, but you're not focusing on the steps of being a true survivor. One survivor should be healed, should get the inner healing and the inner wisdom and deal with the truth. A defensive survivor is just like, it's not the same. It's not the same. One is way harder than the other. And right now, your guides are just pushing you towards being the healed survivor. So strive to be that healed survivor and let go of the things that you're holding on to. Because there's no reason to hold on to this. The past is the past. The past is not here. You're in the present, and that's pushing you to the future. And once you let go of this, and once you figure out these illusions are just illusions and it's negative thinking is just negative thinking, and that once you let go of this, you're still going to have stability and control because you have discernment and you learn from the little drops of wisdom that came from your life's past and the downfalls and the hardships. You're going to turn to this energy of being dependable and providing for the people that you need to be there for. a position of leadership because you're going to take your lessons and you're going to help others and have that discipline that's needed to like get this grounded security. You guys need to let go of the defense. For real, for real. That's the tea for today. So don't get mad at me. I'm just the messenger. I just poured the tea. You gotta drink it. I love you. I'll be back with more tea later. Don't worry about it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on the vid.
Don't play with it, don't be dishonest. Ay, still not